get it to Hanley, but it's blocked. Save on Robeson. Here's Keith Carney. Score!
For 16 years, Mount St. Charles of Woonsocket, Rhode Island, have been the standard by which New England high school hockey has been measured. The Mount, under the legendary coach himself, Bill Belisle. A great tradition, great players. Like #1 draft pick in 1983, Brian Lawton. He was the first U.S. player ever tabbed that high. And current Canadian star Matt Schneider was part of the Mount tradition. Add in players like Keith Carney and Dave Capuano. 16 years of greatness. But it hasn't always been easy for the Mount. They've been involved in some of the great series in the history of high school hockey throughout the United States, particularly in 1986 and 1987, when current NHL stars like San Jose Sharks star Rob Gaudreau and Dave Emma and Chris King were all on Bishop Hendricken. Hendricken were the Mount's chief rival in the 80s. And the series went back and forth in 86 and 87. One game lasted 7 days, 14 overtimes before Mount would prevail and win a state title.
If you would have told me, Bill, you're going to have the same kind of a year as last year, I'd have said, Darby, you're crazy. No, there's only one year that had happened. Well, this one topped last year because of all the OTs that we played. And that's what Bill Belisle thought. He had seen everything in his coaching career, but I had never seen that one.
Well, we try to play together as a team, come together as a team, and Mount Pride, that's mostly what it's about.
I'll tell you, it gets me excited when I think about it. It gets me excited because I'll never see that game again, that series again. No way will anyone is going to go in the record books. Well, folks, records I make, they be broken. But I won't be around to see that one broken. I won't be around. I'll be zone gone. You know?
This season, Mount St. Charles had a great season. 16 straight Rhode Island championships. They overpowered LaSalle in the last game, 10-1 in the finals. And what is even more frightening for the future, the Mounties have perhaps the finest sophomore class in the USA. Rear guards Brian Barad and Rich Zalewski are potential #1 draft picks in 2 years. Add to that the dynamic Ryan Murphy, who already may be the most exciting offensive player in Rhode Island. Murphy joined with 2 seniors, Frank Fetty and Dan Laverne, to have one of the great lines in Rhode Island this past season. What a troika. In the last game, Frank Fetty, he scored 4 goals to lead Mount to that big victory. The Mount tradition continues. Mount Pride.
Well, the first goal was a great pass by number 19, Dan Laverne, and the rest of them were set up by number 17, Ryan Murphy, number 10, Adam Gilbert. And my line mate, so what can you say?
It's the motivation that they have and the enthusiasm and the dedication that really keeps the Mount Pride going, especially guys like Danny here, who's a senior. The seniors have more pressure on any other kids that I have, like the juniors and sophomores or freshmen. They carry the load, and I tell you, they play with enthusiasm. They know they don't want to be the class that they relinquish the state. You know? So there's a lot of pressure on the kids, on the seniors.
Come playoff time, you know, all the seniors, we all get together, and like Coach says, none of us, we don't want to be the team that's going to lose it. So we all come together, you know, we have like a little meeting to try and get everybody to come together and play the best hockey that we played all year and do everything Coach has taught us all year, and especially the seniors. There's so much emotion. It's just, we want to do everything possible to win.
In Connecticut,